inspired by metallic colours, and it was kind of like a trend at the time, and I just thought it was so interesting, and the different reflections and the movement of materials and metallics. And so I decided to look at an old-fashioned camera, and I looked at the different shapes and forms, and I focused on a circle as my form, and I looked at the different ways that cameras are connected with the little details of the screws and the bolts. And older cameras, if you compare that and that, there's a lot of exposed detail, joinery, and a lot of metallic colors. So then when I created my logo, I decided to capture the camera, and then the geometrics represent the shutter of an old camera, and just incorporating metallic, because I wanted to bring metallic into my design by keeping it very sophisticated, so very sleek, so not too much metallic. So then my space is also very interactive. As you come in, these different circle podiums allow people to move throughout the space and focusing on specific products of the cameras. And then little metallic details around the podiums were wireframes. And then just moving, these are obviously the more important cameras because they're single podiums. And then as you move through the space, you get to the back where there's different types of displays, like wall displays, as you can see over here, and just highlighting maybe smaller items like accessories, maybe not important, or bigger, fancier cameras. And then by exposing the little joinery of the countertop and in the podiums, just going back to the idea of the camera and the exposed joinery. And then my upstairs, I created a studio and a gallery space. As you can see here, that's the studio and that's the gallery. And the studio space basically allows people to try out different cameras with different lighting. And just because when you buy a camera, you don't know what it's about, and to test it would be a great idea, because cameras are expensive and it's convenient. And then, so in my model, I explained how the different screens would work and how they slide. So over here you can see the different screens, and then there's a podium there, so the people can really get involved and maybe be in the photos, take photos, and have different scene setups, different pieces of furniture with different settings and different lighting, so people can play around with the camera. And then my gallery space allows people to display their own photos that they maybe took in the studio, or once a month they'll have a photographer come in and display his work as an exhibition, explain to people what different cameras are about, because some people might not know about cameras. So that would be quite an important thing.